And this afternoon, we have great conditions out here on Hilton Head for the car show, and those great conditions will continue into the weekend as well. As we get more cars coming in here, we'll show you more of what we have showing up for tonight in just a little bit. But weather-wise, we have a lot of sunshine across the region. You can see that on our Savannah camera overlooking the Savannah River and downtown. Temperature-wise, we have been able to warm into the upper 60s. Some spots getting close to 70 degrees this afternoon, but either way, it's been pretty comfortable with all the sunshine and a light breeze. Temperature is pretty similar across the region, though. As we look at the dew points, the measure of how much moisture that is in the air, those dew point temperatures are down into the lower 40s, and that gives us a pretty good indication that for tonight we are going to be looking at pretty cold conditions around the region. So for trick-or-treating, temperatures will be in the lower 60s early on, cooling off into the 50s as the evening goes on, so an extra layer may be needed with your Halloween costumes as you head out for that trick-or-treating. Now, for our satellite and radar imagery, you can see the system that moved through earlier in the week that brought us some showers that pushed well off of the coast, interacting for what is left over from Hurricane Melissa to the northeast of Bermuda. That will continue to push away from North America. For us, high pressure is building in, and that will really set us up for a pretty nice weekend. Lots of sunshine, but temperatures on the cooler side as far as what we're going to be looking at compared to where we should normally be for this time of the year, but still pretty comfortable to be out and about. Now, as far as our temperatures, you can see the eastern U.S. is on the cooler side for the most part, and more of that cool air is going to be filtering in, especially for tonight and into the weekend, of course. And off to our north, it's actually going to be cold enough that they've issued frost advisories for the first time this year in parts of Georgia and into South Carolina. So that colder air is going to be creeping closer and closer to us over the coming weeks. We could even see some patching frost in our areas in some spots that are pretty sheltered, but that's going to be pretty limited for us going into our Saturday morning. High temperatures, though, despite the cold mornings, they are going to be trending warmer for us, especially going into early next week, with them returning to the 70s. A few showers possible late Sunday and into Monday with a system that is coming across the U.S., but really not bringing us cooler air. It will just bring us those shower chances, and that air is going to be originating off the Pacific, so it's actually going to be a pretty moderate air mass. Temperatures later in the week will be a little warmer, mid to upper 70s expected. For tonight, though, we're going to be looking at chilly temps setting up for us. Temperatures cooling off into the lower 40s, and then for tomorrow, we will warm into the upper 60s to maybe lower 70s for a few locations. A very light breeze is going to be setting up for us, so pleasant conditions that being out there on the waterways as well for us. So definitely looking like a great day to be outdoors for the weekend. Now, as far as the next 7 days, the weekend looking mainly dry. The rain chances move in for us late in the day Sunday, going into Monday. That's when those rain chances will be with us a little bit longer throughout the day, but mostly on the lighter side as far as those rain chances. And then election day itself looking pretty good with those high temperatures in the upper 60s, lower 70s, and that trend continues throughout next week. Also a reminder, make sure you turn your clocks back 1 hour before you go to bed on Saturday night going into Sunday morning because of the time change. Well, we'll send it back to the studio for now. We'll have more from Hilton Head coming up in just a little bit.
I'm counting on you to ride back in style, Scott. That would be my guess. Not just a news car. I think you could take something a little fancier.
We can do that.
All right. Thanks, Scott.